Dropkick Man has largely escaped our notice, primarily because we don't know who he is. And even as late as January, the prosecution still hadn't identified him. And so it very well may be that he never even takes the stand because they don't know who he is. However, we can still analyze his actions and ask ourselves a fundamental question. Was Kyle in the right to shoot at Dropkick Man? Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnnie Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnnie Walker Dread Show.
We must recognize that there are two phases to the interactions between Dropkick Man and Kyle. Phase 1, Dropkick Man is running towards Kyle. Phase 2, Dropkick Man tries to kick Kyle in the head. Now, those two different phases have two different aspects of self-defense law that apply to them. Let's go ahead and watch Phase 1. Okay, so Dropkick Man is chasing and running towards Kyle. Kyle is immobile. He's on the ground. Okay, right here, Kyle is starting to point his rifle at Dropkick Man. Now, does Kyle fear serious bodily injury at this time? Well, maybe not. Let's go ahead and give Dropkick Man the benefit of the doubt. And let's read Wisconsin self-defense laws. Okay, so the first statement states, a person is privileged to threaten, that's what Kyle is doing, or intentionally use force against another for the purpose of preventing or terminating what the person, that is Kyle, reasonably believes to be an unlawful interference with his or her person by that other person. Okay, so this seems to apply to Kyle's situation. He is threatening, and he perceives that Dropkick Man is acting unlawfully. Let's read the next statement. The actor may intentionally use only such force or threat thereof. That's what Kyle is doing. He's threatening with the rifle, as the actor, Kyle, reasonably believes is necessary to prevent or terminate the interference. So this describes how much force Kyle could actually use. Now keep in mind, Kyle is immobile. What other options does he have? He has his rifle. He can't go anywhere. And here is a guy running at him. Now, you might think, well, wait a minute. There's no indication yet that Dropkick Man was going to seriously hurt him. Let's go ahead and read the next sentence. The actor may not intentionally use force which is intended or likely to cause death or great bodily harm unless the actor, Kyle, reasonably believes that such force is necessary to prevent imminent death of great bodily harm to himself or herself. And you might be thinking, well, wait a minute. Kyle doesn't have a reason to believe that Dropkick Man is going to kick him in the head, that he poses serious bodily injury. However, Kyle at this point in phase 1 has not pulled the trigger. He is not using force which is intended or likely to cause death or great bodily injury. He's only threatening it. And that goes to the second sentence, which says nothing about facing serious bodily injury, only unlawful interference. So because Kyle has not pulled the trigger yet, he can threaten the use of the gun to prevent what he considers to be an unlawful interference of himself. Now, let's take a look at phase 2 of this situation here. Okay, right here, Dropkick Man is now threatening serious bodily injury. He's off the ground and he's trying to kick Kyle in the head. Kyle hasn't pulled the trigger. There is the gunshot. Well after Dropkick Man lunges after him and tries to kick him in the head. In phase 2, Kyle does perceive a threat of serious bodily injury. He can use deadly force to prevent that from taking place. This is textbook self-defense. He has every right to believe that he faces serious bodily injury. He's already been hit in the back of the head with the skateboard. He's landed on the ground. He's immobile. And here comes somebody that is running after him. He says, oh my gosh, this guy might hurt me. I'm going to threaten him with my gun to stop that threat. He has every right to do so. And once the person starts to try kicking him in the head, a threat of serious bodily injury, at that point, he has the right to open fire. Self-defense. Like my video, subscribe to my channel.